Police still investigating a deadly shooting at a Concord business just across the street from Weinkauf Elementary School. It happened at Sarah's Pet Spa around 1 o'clock today. Reporter Joe Bruno first broke the story at 5 o'clock, and tonight neighbors tell him the whole situation was pure chaos.
It was a bunch of commotion.
Police are trying to figure out what led to a person being shot and killed inside a Concord pet groomer. It happened around 1 at Sarah's Pet Spa on Weinkauf School Road and sent the nearby elementary school into lockdown while police investigated.
Everybody over there. She shot my brother, she shot my brother, she shot my brother.
This neighbor who didn't want her face shown says the scene was chaotic. She says after the shooting, friends of the victim threw a brick through the spa's window to get to the person shot.
They were just going crazy. I'm like, oh my God. It was sad.
Police say there was some sort of altercation before the fatal shot, and despite being so close to the school, no one else is in danger.
There's no threat to the community. We feel this was just an isolated incident that happened between two known parties in the business complex.
Neighbors hope police figure out the circumstances so the neighborhood can get back to normal.
Everybody get along, nice neighbors, you know. It's crazy. It's what this world is coming to. It's just so crazy.
Today, a Cabarrus County business owner has been cleared after shooting a man inside of her pet spa. The district attorney's office is now sharing some unusual details about the man shot. Here's what we know. The DA says Sarah Shue was protecting her business from a man named DeShawn Tatem, who broke in on November 30th and assaulted her boyfriend. Now, the DA is sharing details about Tatem. He's known as the General in a religious group called the Yahshua Movement. We are doing much more research on this group for Eyewitness News beginning at 5.
A fight over a water bill left a local religious leader dead and a businesswoman holding the gun. Now, police say she was justified and won't be charged. New at 6. We'll take you inside that man's troubled life, from gangs to music to religion.
I was communicating to him, and I had nothing to lose.
To the argument that ended his life.
The Cabarrus County DA says that this man, DeShawn Tatem, was known as the General in his ministry. They say that he was assaulting a man at the Concord business next door and wouldn't leave.
The owner of that store ended up shooting Tatem, and it all unfolded in front of her grandkids. At 5, reporter Tina Terry walked us through that frightening scenario. And new at 6, she takes a closer look at the man who was documented on national TV before he was killed. Tina?
Oh, yes, Scott, in that national interview, DeShawn Tatem described being delivered from a violent past, but sadly and ironically, it was violence that ultimately took his life. The man shot inside that Concord Pet Spa was the spiritual leader of a ministry next door called the Yahshua Movement. On the group's public Facebook page, DeShawn Tatem, called the General, is often recorded talking about the group's beliefs.
And then we're going to talk a little bit.
Videos we found online show Tatem was a trained pianist and soulful singer who even released an album. And in this video from nearly a decade ago, Tatem talks to the Christian Broadcasting Network about a painful past, including life in a gang.
A bunch of anger grew in me. In his quest for acceptance, DeShawn joined the gang.
In the video, Tatem shared how an encounter with God set him free and took him off a violent path. But about 2 weeks ago, Tatem reportedly got into an argument about a water bill with his neighbor, Sarah Shue, the owner of this Concord Pet Spa. She says Tatem beat up her boyfriend and started coming toward her and her grandchildren. In a 911 call, she tells the dispatcher she shot Tatem.
If he was attacking my husband, I didn't have a choice.
Okay, yeah, we got someone on the way.
And today, the district attorney announced there will be no charges in this case, calling it self-defense. Reporting live in Concord tonight, Tina Terry, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, Tina, thank you. North Carolina has the castle doctrine. That means people in a home, a vehicle, or a business are justified in using any degree of force, including deadly, that they believe is necessary against a dangerous intruder.
Concord 911, do you need police?
Yes, police.
Okay, where do you need police at?
Here's where I'm going to go ahead and send you over there for a Weinkauf School Road.
Boy.
with my boyfriend over the water bill.
You said 404?
Wyckoff School Road.
Is this a business?
It is.
What's the business name?
Go ahead, There's Pet Spa.
You know the neighbor's name? I'll get one here. Is the fight still going on now?
I pulled a gun on him to get him out of the shop. No, I had to pull a gun on him to get him to leave.
Okay.
Negative on your negative. That is a positive, Chris.
What's your name, ma'am? Okay. You said he's back?
Yeah, he's out there screaming. Don't go out there. Just don't lock the door. If he comes in, I'm shooting him.
Okay. Okay, we'll get someone out there.
Reconnect for electric only. 806.
Man, what is he doing now?
No.
Yes, ma'am, we got someone on the way. Yeah. Is he hurt? Does someone need an ambulance?
I mean, I shot him in the face. He's probably dead.
You shot him where?
In the face.
You shot him in the face?
I'm not just like shooting out the door. Thank you.
We got him en route.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe I had to fever the body. It was ridiculous. They were coming to call the sheriff's department and put Tom right there.
Yes, ma'am, that is it. Is anyone else hurt? to the officer. Is he in yet?
The officer's on scene. He needs to.
That's simple.